last couple hundred yards?
I don't know. Someone that wanted to push. I'm proud of this big machine racing team. We had a fast Spike Light 4 Chevy once again, put in the top 5. It's just you come down late that race, and the 7's in the best position. I got the 2 who doesn't want me to win, the 11 who doesn't want me to win, the 00 on the last lap. I'm trying to back up to him, and I'm like, wow, this guy not back up to me. Come up to my bumper, and then I'm like, oh, he's the 98's teammate. And I'm like, this is the worst position you could possibly be in. So I just felt like a lone duck. But you know what? We put ourselves consistently in position to be there and to be forcing teams to make those decisions, and I like that. So we can take solace in that, and we got a nice point buffer going to Darlington and Kansas, 2 places I feel very confident about being able to replicate the speed we've had for the last 11 weeks. So and we keep this up going into the playoffs, I feel really confident about our ability to transfer. So I'm pumped. I think everyone on this race team has done a great job. Patrick, John, you, and everyone. We're so close. We're just so tantalizingly close. I can see it. I can feel a win. You just can't quite get there.
It's hard to give up the front row on a restart.
Yeah.
But would it have been better to start behind the 7, or is that you can't give up track position?
I thought that, but you can't give it up, because what happens if we run side by side and the caution comes out on the white flag, right? Like, then what? And I made that mistake at Atlanta earlier in the spring where we almost won, but I thought back to it and I thought, not taking the front row is giving up that chance to win it on a caution in the final lap, right? And so you got to take the front row. And I was hoping the 2 would go with the 7, the 11 would go with me. I think the 11 would have been more apt to push us, but that was not the case.
How aware were you of the 98's issues early on?
No, they let me know. I saw he was in 38th River, and to be honest, didn't even think about it. Never thought about it from when we got here. Never thought about him really in the middle of the race until literally the last lap, and I thought the 00 wouldn't get to me, and I'm like, why? Oh, it's the 98's teammates. So that was literally the only time. That's not, no offense to them. I just focused on our race team and what we're doing and our performance and trying to win a race. That's the biggest thing in my mind. I just want to go win.
How weird is it that like you and the 2 and the 11 are all battling for position, and you're like, do I help this guy? Do I not?
It's a weird experience. I've never been. So I've personally never been in this position because I never got to race in the playoff format. And I got a lot of respect now for the Cup guys who I talk about on TV all the time. I did have a lot of respect, but I got a lot of respect when they've had to make these decisions because it is awkward as heck. It's really weird trying to think about all these ramifications and what everyone's thinking about. And, I'm used to just showing up in Super Speedways and being like, I'm going to push whoever the hell's in front of me and try to win, right? And this is a little different. And you got to be smarter. But yeah, that's part of it. I think it's cool though. It just adds a whole other element to the season and to what you got to do out there. And it's not just hold it flat out and try to hope for the best. There's a lot of strategy.
You say you're confident for the playoffs. Do you feel confident even if you like maneuvering your way through the rounds, even if you don't win?
Yeah, I do. I really do. And I think the second, you get the Rollville in there. I think that's an opportunity. I think actually Vegas. I think we could go there and win. I think we could go win Kansas. I think we could go win Darlington. I know it sounds crazy, but we really could. I mean, we're a top 5 team every week. So, even if we're an 8th place car, I think we have a chance to go win races.
20 points over Herbst.
Yep.
Big field, a couple races to go.
That's nice, I guess. It's better than 3 behind. I really haven't conceptualized it. I mean, we're just going to go to Darlington and Kansas, do what we do, which is aim to score stage points in both stages and finish the highest we can. And, if we do, honestly, we just do what we've been doing, we'll be fine. We'll be in.
Do you feel like having to battle back to get yourself in the spot where you guys fighting a decline to get back in the playoffs? And then it's kind of position you in a spot where if you do make it, you're kind of better prepared?
Oh, man, we're locked in. You can't let up the intensity like this. You got to be locked in 24/7.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.